Happy Tuesday. Just got back from a funeral and had some thoughts, so I wanted to share. The first thing that I was thinking about all day was visitations and funerals. The actual ritual, the act of having that ritual for some. Not that everybody has to do that, but I love learning and seeing what other rituals and what other types of ways to honor a life remembered in a way to help others find closure. I love learning and seeing different ways to do that. So this was like many that I've been to where there's a visitation the night before, and then we have the funeral the next day, and we have a funeral procession to the cemetery. So we had a service at the funeral home, and then we went to a graveside service. And one of the things that I noticed today that I haven't noticed in a long time, and this man wasn't a veteran, so there would have been no I guess something that signified whether he had served in the military or not, which is the only other time I've seen people actually get over on the side of the road, turn their blinkers on and their headlights on. Some even got out of their car to pay respects and basically honor the family and the loved ones. It was a way for complete strangers to pay their respects to this family. And I just love that. And I just kind of went down a tunnel, like a rabbit hole. And I realized after doing a little bit of research that it is illegal not to do that in some states, to actually move to the side of the road or give the funeral procession the right of way. Yeah, that was big today. That touched my heart, that humanity, is still alive and well, that there are people that will still get out of their vehicles or pull over on the side of the road to pay respects to the family and those that are grieving a loss. And so I wanted to share that so that maybe the next time you see a funeral procession, and maybe that's not something that you're used to or you've taken the time to do or didn't even realize that people do that, might make you think a little bit and give you an opportunity to pay your respects to a family and a life, honored and well-lived. So those were two main things that I was thinking about all day today, were different rituals and different ways to, honor a life. Some people like to be cremated. Some people want to be buried. Some people want a green burial. Some people want to be buried in a forest, made into a tree. So that's the other thing I hope I can create on this channel, is ways and information for people to understand that they have options at the end of their life. And even though a lot of us may think, it won't matter, I won't care, I'm not going to be here, it matters to the people that are living. It matters to the people that love you. And so, yeah, I'm excited to move forward on this journey. Those are my thoughts today, and I would love to hear yours. What are some rituals or ways that your family or people that you love have celebrated a life? And what are your thoughts on getting out of your car, pulling off to the side of the road when you see a funeral procession?